And good morning! It's day 23. We are trying to cross America with $0, trusting strangers to gift us everything we need to survive. We are currently on a trampoline just outside Yosemite National Park, after convincing the strangers from last night to let us stay at their house. And the mission today is simple, to get inside the park and see if we can stay a night for free at the notorious Ahwahnee Hotel. What a great night's sleep.
Yeah, wow.
That was super fun. It's one of my favourite things is sleeping outside under the stars. Or like a tree.
Godspeed.
Yes.
It's British and old-fashioned, but true. Godspeed.
Yes, we've been wished Godspeed. We don't need luck.
Luck comes from the word Lucifer, who is the enemy of us all.
Okay.
Is that true?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, when you wish people good luck, it's a pagan wish. But when you say Godspeed, you're saying, may the creator of the universe be with you.
Yes. Yes. Love that. Okay, let the day begin.
Bye! All right. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
Hey.
This is for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Louis.
Oh, Godspeed. What is it?
It's a book of C.S. Lewis.
Oh, wow. Okay, on the road again.
Going places that I've never been.
Heading towards Yosemite.
What have you just noticed, Laurie? Well, I've got like 1,800 videos that haven't been backed up to iCloud, which means that if I lose this phone, we lose everything. Yep, except the memories. So we lose them as well, bro. They're gone. Please don't run away. Cool.
Okay, Yosemite time.
Yep. Should we have a little debrief and planning here? So he's dropped us off here.
Yeah.
We are now here.
Yeah.
We can enter into the park from this side.
Yeah.
This area we could climb in. But if we wanted to, we can cross all the way along the road, hitchhiking all the way, and we could get straight to the Ahwahnee, which is here, and El Capitan is here.
Early morning hitchhiking energy. Okay, this guy.
I need a drink.
No worries, thank you.
I appreciate when people say that, because it's like they're showing the care that they want us not to think that they're driving past.
Yeah.
You got a pass to get in the park?
No, we just need to join a car, no? He's pulling over, no? No, he's not. So, what does that mean?
I don't know, he asked us if we have a pass to get in the park.
But I thought only a car needs a pass to get into the park.
I thought so too.
That's right.
Someone else will pick us up and
Yeah,
not
that's
ask
fine,
us
and
that
we'll figure
question.
it out. Yeah, exactly.
No worries.
People love seeing hitchhikers.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
It's hitchhiking country.
it's hitchhiking country, yeah. You're going to Half Dome?
Yeah.
That's,
You guys need a ride?
Yeah.
yeah, that would be awesome.
You guys work for the Park Service?
We do not. We're travelers.
Okay.
Thank you for stopping.
So many people say that it looks like we work for the Park Service because of these green pants.
It's all right, baby. Oh, and you can sit that up if you'd like.
She's a bit shy. Yeah, we've been hitchhiking everywhere we go
And meeting people.
and meeting people.
It's awesome, man.
And so we've had some pretty amazing adventures.
Hold on. Naked?
Butt naked.
Butt naked.
You didn't get arrested?
No, because it was like a clothing optional part of the beach in New York. You know, like these semi-nudist beach.
So how'd you get clothes?
And we just went up to strangers and asked if they had any clothes that they wanted to donate or to gift us. And step by step, we were given all of this.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, man. So hold on, they gave you that in New York?
No, so actually
In Virginia, we got given this.
Oh, okay.
Like, we got given it all along the way. And now we have all the clothes we need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
The central
So you're walking around naked with your passports and your cameras.
within a small tiny bag. Yeah.
So I was raised very religious in the Lutheran religion. So you gotta see this, it's absolutely beautiful over here.
Wow.
So being raised by parents, going to church so much, you're taught that money's not like a big deal. Don't worry about that. It's gonna come no matter what. So my whole life, money's never been like a thing that I like freedom and I like things. And in order to get freedom and things, to do things, and
Yeah.
you guys don't. But
Most people use money.
most people use money.
Yeah. For sure.
So, and then especially when you're married and you have kids, it's sort of hard to do what you guys are doing, which I definitely envy what you guys are doing. It's pretty cool. But I never have really focused just on the money aspect. It's always been about the freedom.
Yeah, totally.
Because if you, the way I've always felt is if you focus just on the money, you become entangled in that, and that's all you care about. And this is way more important, man.
Yeah.
This, you can make more money tomorrow, but you'll never have another today like this. You know what I mean?
I love that. Yeah. And when you're older, this is what you remember, not the...
100%.
Yeah.
Most people, when they're laying there on their last days, they're not thinking about how much money they made. They're thinking about how much things they did like this, or things they didn't do like this they wish they did.
Yeah.
So.
Amen. I don't know if it was Steve Jobs. I think it was Steve Jobs, that someone was interviewing him, and they said, like, how did you make it with so, like, you took so many risks to make such a creative, amazing business. How did you make it? And he said, well, I just knew I was willing to live just like me and my mates or sleeping on a couch on our laptops and like eating the cheapest food. He said, I was willing to do that, so I knew I could risk everything. And that's how he took these
If you're
kind of
willing to
creative
risk
risks.
everything, you have nothing to lose.
Yeah, right.
And you were saying that that's how you are now?
Yeah, that I feel like by living in this way now, I'm sort of giving up comforts and risking everything and living on the edge, and somehow that gives me this deep sense of safety, that like knowing that this is possible, that there's only up from here. I like that.
Elia and I have often heard about Yosemite National Park growing up, so it's been on both of our bucket lists, and seeing it in person was nothing short of breathtaking.
Incredible, huh? Wow. What do you think, John?
I'm in awe. Every time I come here, I'm in awe.
All right, we made it, Yosemite. We're about to go for a walk to a waterfall. Thanks to John, who kindly drove us all the way into the park. Thanks, John.
Hey, you got it. One time. Great people.
We made it.
We made it, yeah.
Yosemite!
Yosemite!
Oh, whoa, we're climbing. Maybe we go there. Wow. That's what we want to do. Guess what? I just went and talked to the climbers. They said they'd take me. And you as well if you want. Top rope, if you're feeling up to it.
Yeah, I think I would probably. Let's wait. See when my blood comes up.
I'm psyched!
Ready to climb?
Well, I've done a bit indoors, but like, this is better.
Definitely.
So I don't think my boots will fit in here. So would you say there's another tactic?
You can lay it back just like what you're doing. So
If you have any pointers, let me know.
Switch the rope so it's not in the crack up there.
yep, that's a good one.
Nice. You're strong. You got a lot of the body strength. That'll help you out here.
Haha. Fuck, this is sick. Well, it's fun, I'll tell you that much. Is that done? Woo! Ready? Fuck yeah.
I feel like you're spoofing me and you're actually like a pro climber.
No, I reckon my technique was terrible. I don't know how I made it up.
Looks good to me.
Thanks so much, Jack.
Yeah, thanks, Laurie.
Appreciate it, bro. And thanks,
Dude,
Natasha.
glad to participate in your journey.
That was such an awesome climb. Wasn't as hard as maybe I thought it was going to be, and I didn't use any technique pretty much. I think I just like try to use my strength and like muscle myself, pull myself up. But it was a lot of fun. I love doing stuff like that. Anyways, now I'm going to go for a quick swim. Elia's having a bit of peaceful meditation time, and then I think we're going to go and see if we can get a night at this very prestigious hotel, like just around the corner in the national park. Let's see what happens. So yeah, so I just finished rock climbing. I finished and I sort of checked with Elia if he wanted to have a go, and I think you were in a bit more of like a peaceful state, and you had a bit of a headache, and so you were quite clear that you didn't want to. You were happy just sitting there. And I noticed in that moment, I'm like asking you quite a few times, like, are you okay? Like, how are you feeling? Because I'm noticing that you're feeling
low
wanting
energy.
low energy, and you're wanting peace maybe. And then eventually we decided that like you wanted some time. You decided, okay, maybe I just have a few minutes. So I went for a swim, and that's what we're filming now. We're just sort of, because we didn't capture that moment, obviously, like it was in the rawness of the moment. And now we're like debriefing, like good, mature men. So Elia's just asked me that sometimes it feels like it impacts the mission when his blood's up or down and you're feeling low energy.
Yeah.
And you're wanting to check in with me
Yeah.
if that bothers me, or how much it feels like to me that affects the mission.
Yeah. And maybe not just about diabetes, but I see it as kind of very interconnected with, in general, maybe the need for rest, or almost more, or maybe that's a bit different category, but the more like emotional or mental component of like time needing to slow down to, I don't know, in this situation it was to just sit and cry like on my own, or another situation it might be to talk things through, like the more behind the scenes part of being human.
Yeah.
Which to me I value very highly. And then sometimes I think I worry that like, if other people don't have the same needs in that way, like maybe they're just more like, yeah, it's all cool, like keep going, then that if there's not a match in that way, then I worry that I'm a burden.
Yeah.
That like, oh, why do I have to take time? You have to fucking meditate, or like, or you like have to sleep an extra hour, or because of high blood, or whatever, you know, like.
Yeah. No,
So I guess it's a broader question, but yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah, and I want to say first of all, I think I really appreciate you like bringing this up and being very thoughtful. I think before you've raised it, I don't think I've really ever thought about it as much of like an issue. And I think I value so much traveling with you and doing this experiment with you that it's way more valuable to me than the perhaps slight feeling of when you're low energy. You know what I mean? That's like on the scale of this whole mission that we're on. It seems so insignificant, that little bit, that it's like not really much of a worry for me.
And when you say that you appreciate me like voicing these things or sharing these things, somehow there's a part of me that like finds that hard to believe.
Yeah, okay.
And like, I think I'm just so convinced, and it's maybe there's like a bit frustration or sadness about the world in this. But like, I'm so convinced that people don't give a shit about like, and I'm not meaning specifically you, but in general, like the world, I'm so convinced that people just like don't care, and somehow they're all just better at dealing with their like emotions or something like. So it's sort of like, I, Elia, not have to, but somehow choose to take the time to, I don't know, maybe meditate or cry or rest extra, or like really try and take care of my well-being, and that like no one else, in my thoughts, obviously this isn't true, that no one else does, and that somehow everyone manages without. So it's like, I feel that, it's, I don't know.
Yeah, I get you.
It's like, it's hard for me to believe that it's like appreciated. It's like, no, actually, isn't it just a burden if everyone else can just keep going, and I somehow need to stop and meditate or to cry?
I think in the moment, sometimes I can be a bit like, oh, come on, let's just get on with things.
Yeah, of course.
But I think when I reflect on it, I'm like, actually, no, I appreciate that you have that quality. And maybe the way you're living at the moment is much more methodical in terms of like dealing with little things as they come up, and maybe that will like be much more sustainable.
I think my hope is that, and maybe my belief is that I do have some kind of maybe generalized belief that most of society or most people suppress stuff that then will impact them later. But I think that's just a belief, and there's a part of me that's like wants to really, in a like healthy way, doubt my beliefs. And it's like, maybe not. Maybe it's really easier and better to just, I don't know, not dig where it's not needed. And I think that's the problem, that sometimes when I get like a bit more, like I notice more emotion in me, more sadness or more seriousness, there's a part of me that then thinks like, shouldn't I be able to just like get over this shit? Like, like just put it aside and like, as if it's... But I think the truth is that I can actually enjoy it. Like sitting back there on my own, being a bit tearful, like, oh, diabetes impacts me so much. I'm not as strong and healthy and fast and able as Laurie. Like this kind of, I can kind of enjoy that feeling of release. Then after I feel like a lot lighter. Maybe the desire in me is not so much for me to do anything differently, but it's like a wish to be able to
feel better about it or something.
Yeah,
the way that you do things.
Yeah, exactly. Accept it more in a way. Like as if, oh, okay, maybe this is the way I do things, and maybe I just need to take space, and maybe it's fine if other people don't need to do that. And
maybe that is a good...
Rather than me thinking that everyone should be more like me, or that I should be more like everyone. Because I think those are the two holes that I fall into. Is like, everyone else should be more attentive to their emotions, or I should be more tough.
I get you.
And instead it's neither of those. It's like, oh, I just want to listen to what's important to me. I think I also just make myself surprised seeing your energy or like health to just like keep going, maybe not get so much rest sometimes, or and I'm like, how? And it makes me wonder, Is that just they're stronger, or is it like that they hide their rest?
Like they rest when
Rest
people
when
don't
no one,
see, yeah.
when no one, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Or like there maybe, or even not just about rest of physical body, but also emotional energy. If it's like, yeah, all happy, great, then those people, I wonder, do they hide their sadness a lot or depressive energy?
Yeah.
And maybe I do too. Like, right, I wanted to go off to be on my own to cry a bit. Like, of course, I also hide my emotions.
Yeah.
But I wonder if people don't hide it, then like, wow, they're just like superhumans. Everyone else, or you an example now, but like in general.
Like a lot of my life the past few years have been like active training, workouts, exercise.
Yeah.
And so maybe there's elements there that like that mean that I can function with less rest or on lower reserves or something, you know?
Yeah. When do you notice a sense of relief? When there's times where you have something bothering you? Maybe it's a frustration, a sadness, or something that's kind of like bothering you mentally or emotionally.
Yeah.
When do you feel a sense of relief? Like, does it just eventually just kind of fade away?
Yeah. One example I can have is like when we were, this is just a silly one, but when we were in Lake Tahoe and then I was asking about the boat because I was really keen on the boat, and then I asked Jen. I asked Jen. I think I asked her a couple times, like. I asked her one time, and then I remember you made a comment saying like something funny, which was probably you just thinking, "No, it's funny. He's asking again, like he's so keen." And then in my head, I had this doubt where I was like, "Oh, am I pushing too much?"
Right.
You know, like naturally, I guess if you know, like someone's like, "Oh, Laurie, you're asking heaps," it's like, "Oh, fuck, am I?" So I had a moment where I was a bit frustrated about myself. I was like. Oh, am I being like too overly keen about this?
Yeah.
Now, am I like trying too hard to get on a boat?
Yeah.
Where it's like a bit disrespectful to people or something. So I had I don't know, 10 minutes when we were walking down the street when I was just a bit like, oh fuck, Laurie. And then how did I deal with that? In that situation, I was feeling a bit like that until we sort of were about to go and talk to people. I think that in my mind I went like, okay, put that to the side. You can come back to that frustration feeling.
Yeah, like
so put it to the side, just park it.
Yeah.
And then switch on because that's trying to get on the boat.
Yeah.
And then I think what happens then when we got the success of the boat, that like fixed
disproved it. Yeah, exactly.
Like, we fucking on the boat, doesn't matter. So that like healed it almost.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe every time it's slightly different.
Yeah, of course.
Does that answer like a little bit or?
Yeah, it fills in more understanding. Like there's not one specific answer that I'm like, I've got it. I figured it all out. It's like no, it just fills in more understanding. Like well, I don't know, an example of something that went through your head or.
Yeah.
Well, we've made it to Yosemite.
Yosemite. And it's almost 5 p.m.
Time to go book a hotel room.
Time to go and find somewhere to sleep.
We are going to stay in
Awani
Hotel.
We were told that we can't do it. People doubted us.
Yeah.
They said you won't be able to do it.
And we want to see what's possible.
Here we go. The troops march in with a clear intention.
In falling, we'll grow wings.
That's right. The worst that's going to happen is they say no. Here we go. Wow. Down the red carpet.
Good evening. We have a very unusual and exciting question and also story around the question. So I'm wondering if there is a manager available to answer my crazy request.
There is. I'll just
Thank you, Daniel. We're on this big cross-country challenge.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of challenge?
What kind of challenge?
Well, I'm about to tell your manager.
Okay.
So if you like, you can listen in. Okay. Hello. Hey, thank you for taking time to come and speak to us. So it's a very unusual... Sorry, firstly, what's your name?
Destiny. Just like
Destiny.
the word.
Okay, lovely to meet you. I'm Elia.
And
this is
Laurie.
Yeah. So it's a crazy... I'm just wondering how much backstory to give. But basically, we are on a journey to get to know the United States of America. Because of course, in Europe and in the West, you hear many different stories and opinions of this famous country. And so we've come here. We're both not from around here. We're cousins from other sides of the world. And so our journey is to cross the United States, and it's our trust experiment in which we're traveling the whole country from East Coast to West Coast by getting to know and connect with strangers in amazing places along the way. And the cheeky part of this is that we are doing this challenge to travel across the country without money and relying on kindness of strangers as a way to sort of shine a light on the American people.
Beautiful.
And so we've hitchhiked a lot of the way. We've been gifted train tickets for some parts. We've stayed in strangers' homes and stayed in for all sorts of different situations. And along the way, we're very keen to see Yosemite. We've heard many things about this amazing hotel. And so we had this crazy, cheeky idea that many people thought would be impossible. And I thought miracles can be possible. I wonder whether there's any way that we could be gifted a night to stay here and to include this place in the amazing documentary.
Unfortunately, I would not be able to do that. Because you guys are filming for a documentary, I would probably suggest, I have her email address here. She is going to be our marketing girl. She might be able to work something out with you guys, but she would be your main point of contact.
Okay, we're trying to do all of this like in person on the journey. I wonder,
Right.
is there anyone here that we could speak to as that representative or someone?
Unfortunately not. That would pretty much only go through her, and truthfully, I don't think we have rooms tonight anyways. So that's kind of the other thing. It does look like we have maybe something for tomorrow. So I would reach out to her, kind of see what she says.
Okay, yeah. And then I'm wondering, as a sort of unrelated, we can follow this up maybe, but I'm wondering as a bit of an unrelated, but also related question, whether part of this journey, as connecting to strangers and the places we're going all the way along the way, is wanting to really be engaged with work as well, with helping things out or doing activities and things. I wonder if there's anything that we could help with, like your staff or cleaning or gardening or something, just to feel part, even if we're not staying here, but just to feel somehow engaged with
Totally
the
for
place.
free, like just volunteering.
This is part of the project. We wanted to work in all different places.
So great. I really don't think so. I would say if you guys are wanting to do something like that, my recommendation would be asking one of the rangers or National Park Service.
Okay, that's really helpful.
Cool. And then, as a last, again, sort of unrelated question while we're here, I wonder if you have any ideas, since it sounds like your hotel is fully booked tonight, if you have any ideas where these two crazy adventurers might be able to take shelter tonight as someone's guest, perhaps.
I don't think there's anything available in the park, truthfully. A national park in the middle of summertime.
Very
is
booked
very
out.
busy.
Yeah. Are there locals, like people who live in the park, or is it very much only tourism industry? Like, is
No.
there a village of those people who live their whole lives here or something?
Exactly.
In Curry Village or Housekeeping Camp?
In that kind of generalized area
Yeah.
is definitely employee housing.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. And most of
Legally, I don't know if I can direct you over there.
No, sure. Okay. You haven't said that. We're just coming up with our own ideas.
Yes.
We'd need to speak with the head chef whether he is happy to give any food for free.
We can start with the dining room manager and see what he says.
Okay, thank you for your help, Destiny.
Yeah, thank you. We are being so pushy.
Are we? I thought it was
I'm
good.
just asking.
I thought
Okay,
that was
good,
very
good.
smooth. We'll see what happens. Nice to meet you, Matthew.
Elia. Hey, I wonder how much you heard from your colleague, or whether you want to hear everything our request directly.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, basically. So we had the idea, like, what if we could eat dinner
I
here? at
can do the
least?
dinner portion.
You can?
I will have to check with the captain to see what time would be best.
Okay.
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 Wow.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Here we are in the dining area.
I'll talk
Thank
to
you.
the server to take care of you.
Okay. Thank you so much. What was your name again?
Matthew.
Lovely to meet you, Matthew. Thank you for
Likewise.
helping us out. Well, here we are.
Here we
at the
are.
Alwani Hotel.
One of the nicest hotels in California, I'm sure. Having a fine dining dinner. Cheers. We're now about to feed ourselves in a buffet of whatever we want. Life.
Life, eh? So should we start thinking about where to sleep?
No.
or-
Let's stay in the
exactly.
moment.
There you go.
As we've learnt, if we follow what we enjoy doing, then miracles happen.
Exactly. To Hitchhiking Across America.
For hitchhiking across
Free.
America for free. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Although we obviously appear here very composed and classy, inside we were both stoked that we'd made it into the hotel and were being given such high-class service.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. That took them a while.
I love it. Perfect. Nailed it.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Are you drinking coffee? You never drink coffee.
Laurie, I'm tired and we've got a hike to do before sunset.
You're a changed man.
Let's hit it. Give me another.
I love this new version of you.
But what were you imagining, like what we listen to our body and slow down? Like, what the fuck?
Come on.
We haven't got time for that. How long does coffee stay in the system?
Like 10 hours.
You kidding?
That's why I say you shouldn't drink coffee after midday.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Do you think to be employed? No, it's recording, isn't it?
Gone. Nothing hides from the camera. Tell me what you're actually thinking. To be employed.
Yeah, I was thinking, do you think to be employed in a restaurant like this?
Yeah.
Or in any place where you're working as staff for clientele that are generally pretty rich?
Yeah. That part of the description is that you need to be able to be swept on the floor.
Yeah. Do you think? Like that you have to be sort of willing to be walked over, like very meek. I wonder if that's like part of the recruitment criteria. Like anyone who's got a bit of like feistiness. No way.
I don't know if it would be explicit, but maybe it would be like the unwritten understanding.
Yeah.
Why did you order 2 coffees?
Because I thought we needed it.
Shut up.
We're tired.
No, seriously, did you order them?
Yeah.
Did you get a decaf and you got me a real one?
No. That's what I'm saying. You need to finish it. I need to finish it.
Yeah, but I will. But if you stitched me up and gave me normal and you take a decaf.
No, I'm serious. You don't trust. This is a trust experiment, Laurie.
I know. You've just been acting real shady.
You have to finish your coffee.
Yeah, don't. That's definitely finished. It's gone already.
No way. But I drank way too much then. We have to be in the same boat at least. Come on.
Is it real coffee?
Yeah,
you just drank your first coffee? You just drank your...
Yeah, my first coffee in like years. Excuse me. Can I just check? This was calf or decaf?
Regular, you said.
Regular, both regular.
Okay, thank you.
Just checking.
That's what we like. Cheers. Fucking oath, that. You're gonna be buzzing. Shall we? Go watch sunset?
Let's
do it. Thank you, Malcolm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Sam is the captain out there. Talk
Okay.
to him on the way out.
Sam?
Sam.
Okay, cool.
Hey Sam.
Hey guys.
Thank you for that
so
wonderful
much.
meal.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
You heard about the experiment?
I know,
Yeah.
it sounds awesome, yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Then a crazy question. I'm wondering if you have any ideas where we might be able to sleep tonight.
Okay, so I actually was thinking about this. We have a few options here.
Wow, cool.
So we have this a bunch of tents for employee housing called Huff, and it's known for Party City. Party all there, like everyone parties there. You guys can go around there asking for staying, or we do have a community room for the employees you guys can stay at. Maybe sleep on the couches. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Okay,
Awesome.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much.
Of course.
How should we?
Should we get your contact details?
Like, we want to go for a little walk to watch the
Yeah, of
sunset.
course,
Then should we meet you somewhere, or like, do you want? Like,
So
I don't know.
I get done after 9.
Okay.
And yeah,
Perfect.
So, I'll give you my
Might have
stuff.
somewhere to stay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There should be a little trail you guys can follow. It'll be to the couch.
To the couch.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and that's a nice place for
Yeah,
sunset?
it's a really nice whole view of the valley.
Thanks, Sam. See ya.
Answer my hat. And we what? We just went up here to watch the sunset. We didn't see any sunset.
Oh, I'm a bit tired. But it was a really lovely dinner. And we were very lucky to be welcomed in as guests
See Armani.
to the Awani Hotel in Yosemite. And now our only mission is to find somewhere to sleep.
I wouldn't do light yet until we're really needing it.
We've really got ourselves in the thick of it here.
I think we made it. Pretty much.
Yeah? That was a mission and a half, but we made it.
Yeah.
Wow! What a life! Woo!
Wasn't it all worth it though for that gorgeous sunset?
That was a bit of a failure. Yet, we trudge on. Woo! I have a strange question for you. We need somewhere to sleep, and we're wondering if you have a spare room or a couch or somewhere to house 2 foreign travelers. Yeah, I know it's a strange question. You probably don't get this so often. Okay, maybe we try the bar.
Hello. Come on up. Thank you. We are wondering 2 things. One is, do you have any ideas where we might be able to sleep tonight? We're on a hitchhiking adventure across the United States.
Oh, no worries.
And you said you're living with your girlfriend, so it wouldn't work.
Yeah, that wouldn't work. Yeah, because we only have one bed.
Yeah, we wouldn't all fit in the same bed.
No,
Maybe one of us, but not both.
Around 9 o'clock is when most people get off work.
Yeah, right.
And if you hung around here, you'll find like one of the girls or guys that lives with their partner, and you can probably hop in there.
As in, like, they're not sleeping in the...
They go to their boyfriend or girlfriend's cabin.
In the meantime, do you have any suggestion of where to chill or where to chat to people? Or
You could do it right in here if you wanted to.
All the people here?
Yeah.
we could chat with all of them.
Yeah.
Yep. Actually, your best bet is if you walk out here, go right, you'll see a building, and that's where employees get Wi-Fi. So you're bound to bump into someone there.
Okay.
That's where I'd go right now, actually, if I was you.
You're a thinker. What's happened?
Awesome. We've just met
Found
a kind soul who wants to help us out.
Yeah.
I'd love to give you guys a place to stay. Are you kidding me?
Thank you so much.
Man, you got it.
Okay, we have a bed for the night.
Humanitarian nature of people who are out there trying to help each other out in any way, and especially if you're trying to do something big, chase after your dreams and travel.
Fuck, I love this guy.
Yeah.
Thank
Awesome. Are you guys hungry?
Yeah, let's chill.
We actually just eaten.
Oh.
Thank you so much, Dave. Setting us up. We got 2 beds. That's all we need. If you guys enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on what happens tomorrow.
I'll see you in the morning.
Now, on a new mission, rock climb up the half dome.